Hi kids, we will be looking into this very small question but which I will be using very frequently. So I refer to it as T-shape. Anyway, the question goes like this. If you know a part of circuit which was closed figure and this potential is 7 volt and this is 0 volt, this is minus 1 volt and this resistance is 1 and 2. Find the currents in the resistors. So the better option is to find the potential here. So for that we will be taking help of Ohm's law and KCL. But again, the problem is we don't know current will be flowing from which direction to which direction. So instead of guessing the current, what we will do, we will just assume that is higher potential. Let us assume that potential is X and let us assume that potential is higher than any other potential in the figure. So current will always be outgoing, this current will be outgoing, this current will be outgoing, this current will be outgoing. Now this outgoing current is X minus 7 by 2. This outgoing current is X minus 0 by 1. This outgoing current is X minus of minus 1, which will be X plus 1 by 1. So outgoing current plus outgoing current plus outgoing current. Net outgoing current must be equals to net incoming current, but net incoming current there is 0. So net outgoing current equals to net incoming current, which is 0. When you solve for X, you will get X equals to 1. X equals to 1. Now obviously you know when X equals to 1, this is going to be negative. The meaning is our direction assumed is wrong. Anyway, don't bother about that. So what we will do, we will take X equals to 1 and we are going to put it here. Once X equals to 1, then we can find current in this one is 1 ampere, current in this one is 2 ampere, current in this one is 3 ampere easily. So I refer to this as T-shaped figure. Now why I do that is, I will be trying to avoid KVL as much as possible. So if someone gives you this question, if I want to current in the resistors, what I will be doing is, I will be assuming this potential is 0. So if this is 0, this is 0, this is 0 because it is resistance-less wire, then this is going to be 7 volt. And I can't really solve it without KVL if I see. So I will be assuming this potential is 0, 0, 0, this will be 7. Now what I will be doing is, I will be interchanging this battery, I will be pulling this battery here and I will be pulling this resistor here. It is going to look like this. Then if this potential is 0, this is going to be minus 1. If it is like this, then it is my previous question, it is my T-shaped figure if you notice. Now this question is same as previous question. Now I know how to solve this question. Now the only thing I need to convince you is this is going to work. If you pull this one here and pull this one here, it is going to work. Now I'm going to convince you on that because KVL, no matter what is the question, you can get the answer by using KVL. Now while writing KVL, it doesn't matter whether battery comes first or resistance comes first. Right? In the equation, both terms have to be there. So it doesn't matter which term comes first. So I know obviously by putting it here and by putting it here, I am not going to change the KVL equation. So by putting the battery here and by putting the resistor here, I am not going to change the KVL equation. So it is not going to change my answer. It is not going to change the currents in the answer. So I know obviously that has to work. So once I do that, I can easily skip KVL because I know how to solve this question. How to solve this question is, assume this is higher potential, outgoing current equals to incoming current, you solve it, put the potential, find the currents, right? Thank you.